too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
What's up, 2K community? I'm the 2K MC, and I want to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, check out Basketball Gods. Keep playing until you lose, because your longest win streak will be used for the leaderboard rankings. All games are worth double rep, and prizes include VC and exclusive Basketball Gods items.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Memphis, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the three most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it. Summertime, as in the game's flowing, good shot to great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And now Washington's starting group. Robinson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Bonga in at the 4 spot. And for San Antonio, Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dejounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint, here's Westbrook. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive, this guy invites that bump.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it goes down 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Westbrook. Boy, he just disappeared against San Antonio, and they really needed him. And stolen by Murray. That's tipped. 4-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Murray, good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Westbrook, no good.
Blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the 3 ball is good.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs. That's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Beal. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Aldridge. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Murray. He's averaging 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
First one falls for him.
In 2006, when Aldridge was drafted, he went 2nd overall. Judging from the multiple All-Star appearances, that's justified.
Good on both. Now, here's Westbrook. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
And it's Murray penetrating, and the basket is good. Murray's got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Walker's shot is off. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Beal, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Murray, good. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. And it's good for 2. He's got 8.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Lets it go from the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
Here's Beal. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dejounte Murray.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. San Antonio leading by 6. And DeRozan, here we go. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Lopez has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that soft touch of Lopez makes things easy for him down there.
Deep 2 from Murray. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Westbrook passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Beal. Outside Westbrook. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And it's Murray penetrating. Count it. Murray's got 17 now.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, Dejounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now here's Lopez. 8 points his last outing. Back to Beal. Outside Robinson. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
Here's Westbrook. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Both teams will make substitutions. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Wizards second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Bunga. Yep, that one goes.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
This is the potential Dejounte Murray has. When he's feeling it, he can shoulder the offense.
Here's Neto. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. The pass to Len. It's Matthews on the wing, launches it, and again, Washington with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. And Matthews with the basket on the assist from Beal. Matthews has got the game tied up here for Washington. And here are the Spurs. Murray for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Mills. Finished off the break. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Got a piece of it. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Mills has got 6.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Neto. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot's good by Mills. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wizards making a switch here. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And here's Mills from the arc. Bonga pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Vassell, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Matthews, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. For 3, and the basket by Vassell. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Good on the shot.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Vassell, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Beal. Averaging 34 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Here's Winston.
San Antonio foul. That's his first personal foul.
.156 left in the first quarter. To the inside. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 8 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And good that time.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Wizards trail by 11. Winston the pass to Beal. From about 16, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Wizards passing it around. Here's Bonga. It's blocked. They recover it. Len, good. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. 9-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing. And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Wizards trail by 11. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Wizards have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Shots good by Mills.
Oh, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Winston. Lays it up off the glass.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Jakob Poeltl up there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Mills, and it's Vassell in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Gay is a high-activity player, someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Here's Winston, covered by Mills. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Mills. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
Here's Winston. Outside, Beal. Off target from three-point range.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Beal. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
So both teams making some changes here.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for DeMar DeRozan. 10th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wizards trail by 17. Here's Winston. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Johnson against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 16.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Traps in the tray.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Washington's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Robinson dishes to Len. Back to Robinson. A rebound by the Spurs.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Johnson, good.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Passes it to Len. And here's Westbrook over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In the third position, the Wizards.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Johnson against Westbrook.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Winston. He's got 6. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Aldridge with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 9.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
He gets that one.
Some people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
Winston the pass to Len. Pass to Lopez. Here's Winston. That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Walker. Doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. Westbrook surveying the D. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Count that one. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Len. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Aldridge. San Antonio's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Washington's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Len passes to Winston. Back to Len. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot's good. Robinson's got 11.
can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Kicks to Len. The pass to Westbrook. It's hauled in by Lyles. In transition, here come the Spurs. DeRozan leading the charge.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Robinson, uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 13. Robinson's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Down low. Here's Lopez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I'll tell you what, you appreciate Robin Lopez's energy and his toughness.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. Spurs working now with a new shot clock.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Now Westbrook. 18 points for him. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Here's Johnson. 2 points. That one goes.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
To the wing right side. Some room here for Westbrook. Another one falls for Washington. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
So for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and Beal subbed in for Robinson.
A moment now to see the numbers for Aldridge. He's around 14 points per game. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Here's Lopez, following the score by Dejounte Murray. But they recover it.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Deep two from Murray. They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
The kick out to Matthews.
Wizards foul. That's his second.
Raul Neto's checked in for Washington.
Raul Neto.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Lopez passes to Bonga. Banked in off the glass.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Good D by Matthews. Washington has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw, good. Matthews. And he makes both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
And Smitty, with Dejounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. Dejounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Neto, the pass to Bonga. Beyond the arc. Neto can't get it to go. Spurs shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Exceptional ball handler for a near 7-footer. Aldridge with the aggressive drive draws contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington.
San Antonio foul call. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his second personal foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal. San Antonio's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Murray, good.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Neto, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
Patty Mills.
Washington shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Washington, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. The shot, no good. And here's Gay. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Bonga. After Rudy Gay's bucket, Bonga gets the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the shot is good. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's a streak scorer. Patty has got into a good rhythm here tonight.
Here's Neto. Lopez outside. From outside, off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Washington shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. And Dejounte Murray gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
2 shot.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. And Dejounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Two.
First free throw is good. And Washington making a change here. Bell's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Here's Murray. But they'll get another chance. Birtle's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Mills with the steal. Murray against Matthews. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Mills with it. Drills the three-pointer. Mills has got 7 points here in this quarter. Now here's Beal. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A big night so far for Dejounte Murray. He ended up with 39 points. Even though he's been a 20-point scorer for almost a decade, it seems everyone wants more from DeMar DeRozan. Big fella, is that a fair take from fans?
You know, with analytics taking over, I think people complain about the lack of 3 points. But to me, 20 points a night is 20 points a night. It's simple math, Ernie. 2 + 2 is 5.
True. DeRozan's still an efficient scorer, Ernie. And if you don't want that flashy guy running around, but you want an efficiency, you get it from DeMar DeRozan. 2 + what? I just caught that.
2 + 2 is 6. You heard me.
That's 5.5. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Dejounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Robinson. Bradley Beal is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Bonga in at the power forward position. Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Spurs. Beal from long range. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Westbrook. Passes to Beal. Again, the Wizards score.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
It's Aldridge, high post. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson for 3. Rebound San Antonio. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finished off by DeRozan.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the middle. Here's Bonga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bonga's got 9 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the paint, here's Lopez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 41.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Robinson. Outside Beal. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Beal. Beal's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post. Murray's got 43 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Bucket is good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Walker. Here's DeRozan. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's good. Bonga's got 4 points this quarter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Lopez. 8 points for him. Bonga the pass to Robinson. Beal from long range, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. The Spurs shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Robinson kicks to Westbrook. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Murray. The shot will not fall. And it's Washington the other way. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Walker. Can he keep it going? And too long on the shot.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Got a piece of it. Outside Robinson. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. That's the pass you want orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Lyles check in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for Dejounte Murray. And a switcher also for Washington. Len's checked in. Now here's Mills. He's got 19. Basket good.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one. The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
Here's Beal. 26 points for him. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 34.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Raul Neto's checked in for Robinson.
Raul Neto.
And the Wizards with possession.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
GA, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great shot shooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
Washington with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Count the basket. Here's Mills. He's got 21. It's rebounded by Neto.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Matthews, he's checked in for Washington.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Now Mills. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And he makes that one. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Bonga. 13 points in the game. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Gay, that's good.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And DeRozan, here we go. And it's good, 2 points. DeRozan's got 23.
Keeping the dribble, inviting contact, DeRozan's become a master at converting these.
Here's Neto, covered by Mills. Neto, the pass to Len. And it's off the back rim, no good. And San Antonio shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Westbrook. A second chance effort, and no problem from Len as he finishes at the rim. Len's got 6. Spurs leading by 22. Here's Mills, and it's in there.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And that one drops for him. Mills has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Westbrook against Johnson. Here's Neto. He's got 7, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Substitution.
Washington with the ball. Len finds Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Len. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Shot's good by Mills.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. Here's Len. Second chance shot and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Second free throw, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Poeltl.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Len, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the shot goes down. Vassell's got 9 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Gill. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Poeltl. Rebound, Washington. Len's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. In fourth, the Wizards.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Great positioning on the putback. Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Len. Neto surveying the floor. Here's Winston. He's got 8, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Washington now. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gill. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Mills. And he lays it straight in. Mills has got 31 points. Here's Winston. He's got 10. He kicks it to Len. Pass to Matthews. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Matthews has got 13 points. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
All we're thinking about is offense. Let's get back to what we do. Defense first, and then let's score for that. Let's not worry about our offense. Our shots are going to fall.
Craig, he's imploring his team to be better on defense.
The effort hasn't been there. They need to step it up on that side of the floor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Pirtle, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Neto, and the pass to Gill. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and the shot goes in. Vassell's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Neto, the pass to Bell. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Jay Jones, taking 2 shots.
first one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does.
If I had Bell's hops, I'd be confident too. That's a reason to be confident.
Here's Winston. The teardrop falls in. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Good. Nice job down low. So it's the Wizards now. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Jones tries in, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And that one falls for Jones. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Murray, no good. For Washington, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And stolen by Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 45 points.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Walker against Beal. Wizards passing it around, trying to get open as Lopez. Westbrook, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Westbrook passes to Beal. And another miss by Washington. Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook finds Beal. Down low, here's Lopez. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now, here's Westbrook. That one goes. Count it. Westbrook's got 39.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Murray, good. Washington shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. He gets it in there.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
San Antonio making a switch here. Summonich is checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Bell's checked in, DeRozan, and the jumper is on the mark. DeRozan's got 25 points.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
From the wing, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Jones.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
DeRozan against Beal. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps...
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Outside, Robinson. No good on the three. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Westbrook. The Wizards with another miss. And San Antonio shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And that one's good. Summonich.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Washington. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 45 points.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Here's Walker. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And here's Westbrook. Robinson for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Robinson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Aldridge has got 19 points.
As bigs go, there aren't many guys who can light it up like Aldridge. He's been relentless tonight.
Bell's shot is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jones against Bell. Jones, no luck. Westbrook with it. No one near him. And it's Summonich with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Over Bell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Summonich has got 4 points this quarter. Jones against Westbrook. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And putting his burst on full display, Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
Mind the lanes.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
The Wizards shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Westbrook. And again, Washington, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shots good by Lyles.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Yes, that goes in. Westbrook's got 50 points.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Jones, no luck. And so it's Washington with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about Westbrook's impressive passing ability there? Beautiful dime to set up his teammate.
Here's Jones. Rebound by the Wizards.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, the miss by Jones. Jones has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And the three off target. And the Spurs with possession here.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dejounte Murray.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Wizards ball.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in.
Bradley Beal.
"50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 33. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Jones over to help. Bell passes to Winston. Here's Gill. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
From 20 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Up top, Lyles passes it to Vassell. Here's Samanic. He's covered by Gill. Here's Samanic. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.